can use his characters as symbolic. They're going to be more than who they are. That's how we're going to identify with him. Is that clear? In other words, a truly great character is telling us something universal. He becomes a symbol of something. So if we would see the movie of the Torah, of the Tanakh, of Moshe and David, of going back to Adam Rishon, you just have to take one moment in the Tanakh, and then the whole film is flashbacks, forwards. You know, a master filmmaker, right? That's how films made nowadays. So the model is there for us. The Torah is exactly the same way. It's just you couldn't appreciate it. Most people couldn't appreciate it. Like why it switches scenes. This is those amazing scenes in the Torah and in the Tanakh, because it's showing us just like a movie. Just like, especially, I see movies in the planes, but I never listen. I just catch a little bit here and there. I close my eyes. I learn. I catch a little bit more. I've seen entire movies just by, like when you don't hear it, you get a whole different view of it. And the way they switch the scenes nowadays, like forget it. This one scene, and they're always switching because they know that people get bored. This is that's the way people are nowadays. Okay, but Hashem's movie is really truly great, and we are in it, right? It's not just a movie about others. And when we see the movie with all the scenes of the past, and we begin to see and we begin to intuit, hey, I know that person. I was there. I was there. Whoa. So just one example before I give you the general lines of the first part of the movie that we're doing tonight, and then building up towards Purim, building up towards today's Purim, the incredible scenario that's being worked out in the Middle East now. I'll read you from the latest Debka reports. Debka. Anybody doesn't know what Debka is? It's pretty reliable. It's certainly been in the past. I've seen it for years. And they have a lot to say about what's going on now. Envoys from Obama being sent to convince Netanyahu, don't do anything, we're taking care of it. And then they're calling because Netanyahu is extremely bothered by this. This is really, really rotten in a certain way, he says. They are tying our hands. And so now they've called him into the White House on March 5th. What's today? Next week. This is so, right? It's very taut. Now I thought I saw something in the Debka report. And I can't believe that I can't find it now. So I heard it somewhere. So I do not have the source for you. But I heard it said, I read it somewhere, in the name of Khomeini, the Ayatollah Khomeini, the present leader of behind Ahmadinejad, which is Ahashverosh, Haman, Din, and Jihad, all together. So I heard he said 3 days ago, in 14 days, we will wipe Israel off the map. If anybody knows what 3 days ago, that means that's 11 days from now. What's 11 days from now? They know exactly when Purim is. And they want to change the script this time. And they think they can. And they're in a macho phase. They are trying to call the shots. It's like Paro in Mitzrayim after the 6th, 7th, and 8th plague. And he says, who's going to go? I'll only send the children but not the animals. And then another time, I'll only send the animals and not the children. Malbim explains that he's not crazy. He has a certain dualistic worldview, and that's why he talks the way he does. But the point is, who is he to say anything at this point? He's completely reduced to nothing. So Hashem, that's why the Ramban says there, Hashem, so to speak, giving Paro, hardening Paro's heart. It's not like the Rambam says, which is not allowing him free will. He's Ramban says that hardening Pharaoh's heart is to harden him to stand up against Hashem, where any normal human being would already have like melted. And so what Hashem does, and this is what Ezekiel says about Gog. Hashem says to Gog, I'm going to pull you like this, Gog. You're going to have an internal, you'll be impelled from within you. You're going to be impelled by a hatred that is so overwhelming to you, you're not going to know anything but that hatred. It's going to pull you towards trying to destroy my people. And I'll meet you there, Gog. I'll meet you there. And so we have to know, we're assured that something very powerful is going to happen, but we don't know how it's going to happen. And that's where we come in. And that's why I call it that Hashem is looking for Mordechai and Esther's. For Mordechai's and Esther's. The movie is going on, and the Mordechai's and the Esther's have to be called forth. Who wants to play the parts? So, we're going to sing a song first, then we're going to go into reincarnation, and it's a very exciting night, and I hope it's okay with you. Yeah.